my goodness, it's been quite a while since I've hopped on and filmed a video. So I don't even know where to start. It's been, I think, since last year, maybe early this year, 2026. So I kind of just wanted to pop on and say what I've been up to and kind of just give a life update. So I was living in France, as my last couple YouTube videos have shown. I was living there for 3 months, just kind of try it out, see how I liked it. And then I decided to come back to the US for the summer. So I'm here for the summer, and now I am thinking about going somewhere else for the rest of the year, after summer. So during like the winter months, because I don't want to do the winter here again, because that was kind of the reason I moved in the first place. I wanted to try something new. I haven't fully planned that out because that's really dependent on a few things in my life right now. So yeah, I guess I'll just jump into some updates. I guess first, I am working a contract job that should be done in August or September. While I'm doing that, I'm also doing a new certification class. So I'm actually in school for health and wellness coaching. I'm on week 15 out of 20. Been doing that. It's been really busy. My life has been very, very, very busy. So my goal is to become a health and wellness coach. Whether I do that on the side or make it my full-time job is kind of still up in the air. I want to at least get some practice in with the company if I can, and do that. And then eventually I think I would like to open up my own private practice. So I am doing a health and wellness coaching program right now. I will be finishing that up in August, and then I have to do 50 logged sessions with clients, and then I can go on to take a board certified exam. Meeting with clients and getting to practice, so that's been really fun. I really enjoy kind of what health coaching is. We don't prescribe and we don't diagnose people. We help people build self-efficacy and help them with goals and changing and forming healthy habits and helping them kind of get to a place where they can sustain themselves. So I basically work myself out of a job. Just the more I've learned about health coaching, the more I enjoy it. And I love to eventually down the road, if I don't do it, it's fine. If I do, great. But it would be really fun to get a master's degree in public health, specifically health promotion and education. I think it would be really cool to develop programs or help a community out with awareness of what being healthy is and what that can entail. There's the difference between lifespan of a person and a health span, and I want to help kind of bridge that gap, especially in the US with your health span and your lifespan, because that gap is getting pretty bad in the US at least. So I think it'd be fun to go back to school and get a master's degree in that. I digress. That's down the road. Maybe, we'll see. I'm doing the health coaching program through MindBodyGreen. I've been really enjoying it so far. I think the instructors are great. I've been learning a lot. It's awesome. If I do have to plug myself a little bit. If you are, if you're interested in health coaching and what it can do for you, I am going to be taking clients. For now, it's going to be free until I believe I get board certified. That's when I think I would start charging people for my services. If you would want to help me practice with health coaching, great. If you are interested in becoming a health coach, I do have a referral code from MindBodyGreen. You get $750 off of your tuition. If you want to use that, I'll put it on the screen, and then I'll also have it down below in the comments. Yeah, that's kind of what's been going on school education wise and career wise. I have also been training for a marathon. I have never really been able to run long distances in school. That's not something I did. It was very hard. I was a short distance sprinter. And one day at the gym, I ran for 10 minutes straight. And I was like, that's weird. I don't really run Like when I say run, I mean like a jog. I'm not like full on sprinting. Then like the next day I did 15 minutes, and then the next day I did 20, and then like one day I did 30. And I was like, I have never been able to do that. So I don't know where that came from, but I found out I really enjoy running. And so then I started running more at the gym, running more outside. And I was like, I want to run like a marathon eventually. So I have been training for a marathon. I'm hoping to do a marathon in October. But if I can't, like if my training plan allows it, I will do that. But for now, I have a half marathon next weekend actually. So this past weekend, so yesterday was Saturday, I ran 12 miles, and then like this is all following my training plan. And then next weekend I have a half marathon, which is 13.1 miles. So I'm excited for that. I think it'll be good. I've been being active, learning Japanese. I want to travel to Japan in May of 2027. And I'm kind of like one of those people where like, if I'm traveling to a place, I don't want to be totally unaware of the language. Like I want to know like basic greetings and like how to order things, or just like how to read signs and just kind of know my way around. I don't want to be that kind of like ignorant tourist who's like you should be speaking English here, and it's like, well, you're not in an English speaking country, why are you expecting them? Yeah, you know what I mean. So I have been learning Japanese. I've started with, there's like 2 writing systems, the hiragana and the katakana. So I've like fully memorized the hiragana, and I'm working on my pronunciation might be bad, but the dakutin. So it's like different accents or like things above like the hiragana that like changes the name. So it could go from like to to go, based on like the accent above it. So I haven't like mastered, or I haven't like fully memorized the dakutin of the hiragana, but I fully know the hiragana. So I'll do the hiragana, then I'll do the dakutin of the hiragana, and then I'll do the katakana, and then I'll do the dakutin of the katakana. So learning that, I've been listening to a lot of Japanese music, and it's been fun because I've been able to actually like recognize like song titles have like the hiragana in the title. I can like read it. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it means, but I can read it and like sing along to like some of it if it's slow enough for me to like read it. So yeah, I've been super busy. And then when I'm done with my health coaching course in August, I'm going to be taking like an online Japanese course. It's like $130 through like my state, and you just learn like basics of Japanese. So it'll be nice if I can get to a point where I already know the hiragana and katakana, because then I think everything else will become like easier to learn. And I've been learning some like, I believe they're called kanas. I've been learning some of the kanas, but I think starting with the 2 writing systems is gonna be the best thing for me to do. I wanted to take the Japanese course like right now, but I'm like, I need to slow down because I've been, marathon training. I'm full-time job. I'm also doing it like education. So I'm like, I need to pick a few things to do with my life. Slow down a little bit. So the Japanese will come after a few months. Else, I feel like, yeah, I've just been like pretty busy with life. Relationship is still going strong. My boyfriend lives in New Jersey, and I went to go visit him when I got back from France for Valentine's Day. I went to New Jersey to visit him for a few days, and then he actually came for a week, like last week, to visit, to show him around, and we had a lot of fun. And it was great to like be with him, since again, we are long distance, so we only see each other in person every so often. So I have to navigate that. I've been thinking of like, I've always wanted to live in New York at some point in my life, just experience it, whether that be like subletting or whatever that looks like, either if I'm living in Manhattan or like another borough like Brooklyn or Queens. I've been considering maybe moving to New York. It's very expensive, so I'd have to get a really good job, and that would allow me to be closer to my boyfriend, or if we get like an apartment together, if he would like to like move to New York as well, because he works in New Jersey. So also gotten into biking. When I tell you guys, I'm busy. I'm very, very busy. So So I've also been biking. When I was running on my trails and doing like miles and miles, like people would be passing me on their bike and I'm like, ah, that just looks like so much fun. I want to do that. So I bought a bike and I've been biking and I really love it. It's just so, I love just even like running on the trails, like biking, running, whatever. If it's on a trail, I love it. It's like you get to experience the nature. And I especially love biking because I have like headphones when I'm running, like big old headphones. And like I can't hear anything around me. And so it's nice with biking is because like I don't wear my AirPods and I don't wear my headphones. So I'm just hearing the nature sounds around me. So it's the birds chirping, it's like crickets, it's frogs, it's like whatever. It's just nature. It's just like, it's so beautiful to listen to while I'm biking. So I'm really enjoying biking. Just got back from a bike ride today. Actually, I'm in my biking clothes. I've also been getting into photography. I have a few different cameras that I've been using. So I have a Canon G7X Mark II. Hi, Valkyrie. We got a visitor. Thank you. I love you too. I love you too. Thank you. So I have a Canon G7X Mark II, and I brought that to France with me. I brought, it's an not older camera, but it was like, I got it a long time ago. My Canon Rebel T6i. Valkyrie, you're making a camera shake, honey. I got a Canon Rebel T6i, and now I also have, I got a film camera. I have a Minolta SRT 102. I think when I looked it up, these were made in like early 1970s, I believe. So it's just cool to like have a piece of equipment from that long ago. It's just been so fun to like use. Like it just sounds so cool. I love it. Actually, I found another like film camera. I think it's from like the 90s, 98, I believe, that my dad had gotten. And it's a Minolta. That's where I got the idea of this, because that one's a Minolta Maxim HTSI Plus. So I was using it today because there's already film loaded into it, and like it had like 6 like pictures already taken. I was like, I have no idea what those are gonna look like when I get it developed, because I don't know like what my dad was taking pictures of in like the early 2000s. So yeah, I have this lens, or I have this camera. I have the other one that I was testing out today on my bike ride with my mom. And I'm also, as a present to myself, when I pass my course, so at the end of my course, I believe our final exam is July to early August, like mid-August maybe. Once I pass that exam, I'm going to treat myself and buy a Fujifilm camera, specifically the Fujifilm X106. I love that camera. I've been wanting it for like over a year now, and I told myself I wouldn't splurge, achieve something, and then buy it. So I'm going to buy that camera. It's a like digital film camera, so you can load different recipes, so it like simulates like film. So like it could simulate a Fujifilm 400 or like a Kodak Gold 200. Like it could do, like you can make your own recipes. So I'm going to get that camera. It's going to be my travel camera, because as much as I would love to bring this on trips, which I might, I don't want to have to think about like different lenses, because the other one, there's no interchangeable lens, it's a fixed lens. So I don't want to have to worry about film, but this, I still love this one. That's kind of all that's been going on. It's just been work and hobbies. I've just been keeping myself busy, but like a good busy, where I feel like before I just didn't have any energy to do anything, and I was just kind of stuck. And now I feel like my life has more purpose and more meaning, especially with like the smaller things, like just enjoying a bike ride, like brings me so much joy and fulfillment. I plan to post more like YouTube videos. I don't know what like the videos are going to be. I think it's just going to be like kind of my life updates, advice, or things I learn along the way, or things I'm learning in health coaching that I think could be helpful for you guys to know. yeah, I expect to see more videos from me. I would love to post weekly. Ideally, that would be the goal, is posting weekly, because I do miss posting on YouTube. I really enjoyed like getting to talk to you guys and sit down and just like edit videos. It's like a really fun process, and I've missed that. So I'd like to set some time in my schedule to start like doing that again. So expect to see more videos from me, and what that looks like, again, I don't know, but it's gonna be fun, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Bye.